Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, I wanted to, I just recently did an episode where I was talking on being healthy and stuff, and, how's that journey going so far? So, it's like, what, maybe a few days or something? I don't know exactly. Yeah, it's been, it's actually been a few days, like maybe 3-4 days ever since I started thinking of, like, starting to eat right and be healthy and all that stuff. Actually, technically, it's been going on for maybe a year now, like maybe a little over a year or something. I stopped eating candy a long time ago. It might have been earlier this year. It might have not been like a full year, but no, a while back I stopped eating candy. Just recently, overall, like, made a promise to myself, like, I'm not gonna drink any more soda and Red Bulls. And, yeah, like, overall, the Red Bull part, I found an alternative for that, the C4 energy drinks. But with the sodas, it's like, why is it so hard? So I found an alternative option for the soda, and it's this stuff called Olipop. Now, I plan on making a video talking on that on my food channel, TMossBoss versus Food, because I don't get why they would think, like, if you stop drinking soda, like, yeah, throughout the, day, you should always drink water, but it's like with me, I need something to drink when I'm eating my dinner at night. And drinking water with your, food, it's like, yeah, it's probably gonna be the best option, but it's like, bruh, when we be having these issues with, like, water shortages and stuff, where it's like, oh, it's like something goes down. Drinking water, my thing is this, like, overall, like, you should always drink your water, stay hydrated and stuff, but it's like, bruh, like, I like to drink my water throughout the day, so kind of preserve it, for the week until I need to go back to, but it's like drinking water with every meal possible. Like, bruh, that's too much water. In my opinion, that's too much water. Now, I know I know people probably think, like, oh, there's no such thing as too much water. There is. I'm like, I've heard cases before where it's like, if you drink, like, no, let's just look it up real quick. What happens if you drink too much water? When you drink too much water, your kidneys can't get rid of the excess water. The sodium content of your blood becomes diluted. This is called hyponatremia, and it can be life-threatening. So yeah, that's why an individual should not be drinking water like that. And so my issue is with Olipop. And then there's this, I like Olipop because they had, like, this root beer flavor, which was good. I liked it. And I'm looking online to seeing, like, okay, do they have a 12-pack of this stuff? They don't. They only sell it by the can. And then the one individual can costs $2. And now I understand it's a healthier, it's a health drink and stuff, but a health drink, for one, should not be that expensive when being unhealthy is cheaper than being healthy. Isn't that the option? It confuses the life. You would think, like, the sugary stuff and all that would be more expensive, like, it confuses me. It really confuses me. I'm like, why does it? And then, like, a Mountain Dew can by itself. Let's just see, like, one Mountain Dew can. Product. Okay, hold on. Let's see if there's 12-ounce pack of 24. I just only want one can. Like, I don't want, like, a 12-pack. Let's just see. One can of Pepsi. Let's just see Pepsi and things. One can of Pepsi. How much would that cost? They don't have it by itself for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, it's like they have it where you. What's crazy is that I could get a 6-pack of mini can Pepsis, right? And that's $3.98. Bruh, like, I'm confused on why a health drink costs more. It will cost, so if I were to, like, $12. $12 versus if I wanted to get a 12-pack, and then what, 2 times 12, $24 for some health drink, bro. That's why people overall eat unhealthy and drink unhealthy stuff, because like it costs too much for the healthy things. So yeah, I honestly, anybody out there that's drinking and eating unhealthy foods, I honestly don't blame you, because the healthier food options, why is it so expensive? I have no idea. But man, like I wonder if there's like a, well, no, because then that's still just, consuming a lot of water and stuff. But yeah, it confuses the life out of me. I'm like, I don't get why, being healthy is so expensive. And then it's like, it's man, that's weird. That's really weird to me. But yeah, so yeah, I was like looking at drinks, came across bubbly sparkling water, and that, it's like, it's not gross. It's not like I'm gonna gag or throw up when drinking it, but it's like, it tastes like a flatline. Like, you ever hear like how those like imagine a flatliner, the sound thing from the hospital, but that is a drink. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like a flat line just going off, and there's no end to it. It doesn't leave a bad aftertaste, which is okay. But yeah, it just, maybe because I had like a sip, maybe if I like kept, well, no, there's drinks out there where I've just had a sip, like that tropical Red Bull flavor. Oh my God, bro. Like, if it came down to, I know people will probably ask, like, what would you drink between that bubbly water or the tropical? No, it'll still be that bubbly water. That tropical Red Bull, it tastes like fruity poop. Like, that's honestly what it tastes like. Like, it tastes like manure, but if it had, like, some, like, watermelon and strawberries mixed with it or something. Like, tropical Red Bull is disgusting, bro. Anybody that drinks that for their spare time, no. Like, just drink the original ones. Like, and then it's another thing is, like, thinking on just not drinking Red Bulls anymore. It's like, it's crazy because like I've been drinking this stuff since I was in high school. Like, I still remember drinking Red Bull for the first time. And honestly, it's crazy. It doesn't even, I mean, it was a while ago, but at the same time, like when I think of like how much Red Bull I have drank, man, if I honestly can count up the amount of like Red Bull I've drank ever since I started drinking it, which was like what, maybe 10 years, it would be 10 years, no, not 10, 12, no, 12 years ago. If I can count up every Red Bull that I've had since then, it's definitely going to be a lot, because it's like going from drinking Red Bull almost like, because I had to say like I've slowed down a little bit, but I still drink the C4 drinks. But before them C4 drinks, drinking Red Bull every single day, bruh. Like, and even people would like tell me like, hey bro, like, how much do you drink? Like, I'll never forget, there was this one kid I went to school with, because he always would see me with a Red Bull. And so I remember he asked me, he was all like, how much Red Bull do you drink, man? And I told him, I was like, for the most part, like I think the most I have ever had in one day was 3, and I'm like, no, that was too much. I was sitting down thinking like that was too much, but anyways, but no, it's like, I think at that time, like, cause no, that was back when I was in school, and yeah, I was kind of going through some stuff, so yeah, it was just, I needed me some Red Bull, man, but anyways, but no, he was telling me like how he had a friend that would drink like 6 cans a day, and I'm like, that's a lot. I'm like, I think and that's the thing where I'm like, I don't want to have, well, I mean, it's too late for that, but I guess like overall, like I'm trying to shake out of it, but yeah, it's like, I just didn't want to have like no bad addiction to it. But I have to say at times, like, like going and scrounging up change, trying to see how like, oh, okay, like let me, then yeah, it was just, it got bad at times, but it was just only one though. Like it was only one, but I feel like one was just, it was too much. I think, yeah, they overall say like, if Red Bull, if they're all like Red Bull is unhealthy, then I may reconsider, is Red Bull bad for you? I guess despite these increases, moderate or occasional intake of Red Bull is unlikely to cause serious heart problems in healthy adults. Still, excess take, particularly in younger adults, have been linked to abnormal heart rhythms, heart attack, and even death. Dang, is it bad? Red Bull does have some healthier options, but those also come with their own dangers, such as artificial sugar. All in all, you're probably best off sticking to a maximum of one 1 to 2 cans per day unless you have pre-existing health. And I'm like, oh wow, so it's like I could continue drinking Red Bull because it's like, yeah, they say it's safe to drink it every day and things. So I'm like, but then there's all like 1 to 2 cans. But man, I don't know. Like I've already have told myself, I think like down the road, maybe I might, like drink them again. But for now, I just kind of want to, slow down and stuff on my sugar intake and things, because yeah, the sodas on the other hand, yeah, that is just, that's overall, well, no, I think I'm gonna just, I may be done drinking. I don't know, let's just see what the future holds for me. I would like to think that I have strength to stop drinking Red Bull, because I got one more left. And then, yeah, after that, I'm going to just stick with the C4 drinks and stuff. Stick with that, drink water and all that stuff. But, yeah, overall, it's like, it's just, man, it's a lot. Actually, no, that's what I want to do is, because there's these two, like, powder, workout, stuff that I have. And I'm probably going to try to finish those off. But yeah, it's just, man, out here trying to be healthy. It's a struggle, bro. It's a legitimate struggle because, yeah, it's like you got things out there that's expensive, and then you got things out there that that you want that doesn't even exist. Like I wish they had, like, man, you would think all this money that these companies is making, like Pepsi, Cola, all that stuff, like you guys will make much more better options and stuff, like vegan. Because I'm saying, like, trying vegan root beer, bro, it was actually solid. It was good. Why haven't brands made that yet? Like, I'm seriously, I'm gonna make some videos about that. Like, Pepsi, Cola, y'all gotta make some vegan options, because I'm not trying to, buy it from one brand where they only selling 1 can and stuff. No, y'all, like, you guys literally have the funds to make it, bro. Like, I don't get that. I don't get that, because, yeah, it's like these other brands, it's like, yeah, they're a small brand, so that's probably why they're all like, oh, yeah, well, let's charge $2 a can. I feel like if Pepsi Cola, if they let's just see if they are like if they have Pepsi Cola vegan options. Pepsi Cola, is it Pepsi suitable for vegan and vegetarian? Our entire range is suitable for vegetarians and vegan diets, apart from Diet Pepsi, which isn't suitable for. So wait a minute, why is Pepsi Max suitable for vegans? Yes, Pepsi Max suitable for vegans. So if you love this stuff, but yeah, is it good for you though? Is Pepsi Max bad for you? Because I imagine that it is. Drinking a reasonable amount of diet soda a day, such as a can or two, isn't likely to hurt you. The artificial sweeteners and other chemicals currently used in diet sodas are safe for most people, and there is no credible evidence. I swear, man, it's like the stuff is so confusing. Can a brand just make like that vegan Red Bull, vegan root beer, like the Olipop brand, but like in a 12-pack, and it just be so much easier rather than like, oh, I gotta like get a bunch of different cans and wasting my money on that. It's like, bruh, that's Red Bull prices, man. Like, I don't even think Red Bull cost. I'm trying to think, how much does Red Bull? Because I only be buying it by the cans and stuff. So, Red Bull 6-pack. Red Bull 6-pack, $6.99, bro. No, that's a 4-pack. Oh yeah, no, I do get the 4-packs. I don't know why but that's still just, it's $10.99 versus like the other one, it's like $12. So it's like drinking Red Bull. It's crazy how like I said, it's like these drinks, these unhealthier options is cheaper, and I guess like because it's unhealthy, but I'm like, fam, cigarettes are unhealthy, but you see how like the overall how much that costs. I'm like, bro, I would stop being a smoker so fast. Even though I'm not, but I'm like, just saying, if I was, like, I would stop being a smoker so fast just because of how much it costs. Like, bro, like, cause yeah, that's one thing I know I will never dabble into is smoking. Like, hearing how much people spend on weed and cigarettes, I'm like, I couldn't do it. I'm like, I think if it came down to, I know probably somebody would ask me that too. What would you rather do? Eat unhealthy foods and drinks and all that, or by, I think because I'm like, soda and Red Bull hasn't failed me now, so I'm like, but if it came down to it, I'm like, yeah, the freaking cigarettes and weed, I'm like, it's crazy how much that stuff costs, but people still buy a pack and they still smoke, and it's like, and it's expensive. I'm like, man, it's crazy. It's crazy how there's like, they'll be healthier. I don't think there really isn't no healthier options for smoking and stuff. Well, weed I know can't do nothing to you, but cigarettes, like, I don't think weed will probably be the healthier option and stuff, but it's like, I don't think cigarettes can get you high. I think it just relaxes you and stuff. I don't know what cigarettes overall do. Because once when I found out about weed, I was like, okay, why do people smoke cigarettes? Like, I knew it was illegal for the longest, weed was, but yeah, it's like, I guess like it's probably cigarettes is cheaper and stuff, and then weed, it's like, I think, yeah, it's like, I'll never forget when one of my friends, he said he spent like $500 or something like that on weed in a month, and I'm like, that's a PlayStation 5 price. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I couldn't do that. I'm like, I cannot support those habits and things. Like, that's why I be like, then when I be seeing like rappers, when they'll post like a picture of themselves, they be having like multiple bags. I'm like, how much money? I'm telling you, like, it's wild. It's wild. But anyways, my health journey so far, it's expensive, okay? So, anyways, I think I am gonna work on these videos, though, where it's like, calling these, like, bigger soda brands, or it's like, hey, can y'all make some, like, vegan, like, actual, and I'd say that, oh, yeah, it's safe for vegans drinking a diet. No, I'm saying there needs to be a vegan, like, the prebiotics, or whatever they call it, like the Olipop, but, coming from these bigger brands where it's like, y'all have the resources and the funds, like, make that, in a healthier option and things, but, and I'm probably gonna hear it somewhere, somebody like, oh, well, it is more expensive. Okay, well, fine, can just a brand just make it, so I can, just something, okay, but, and we're take out all that stuff from the sodas that you guys are putting in there that's unhealthy, and just come out with that. I'm pretty sure that ain't gonna be more expensive if you just take all that stuff out and just put like the healthy things in it and stuff. Like, I don't know how that could be. Yeah, if you grow, like, yeah, if it's like you gotta grow plants and all that stuff, I'm pretty sure they can do that and it won't be all expensive, and they probably that's what it is, like the hard work that's being put behind it. I'm like, okay, build a robot and have it where it's like there's other ways where it could be cheaper and it could be healthy and stuff. So I'm just saying, if I can think of it, I know these higher brands can think of it too. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 46 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from GEEK, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. And we'll now $20 off your first purchase. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.